Greetings, Magic fans! I have an awesome trick to show you today. Right now I have before you the four aces, spades, hearts, clubs, and diamonds. Now I'll just take a deck and stick these on the bottom like so, such that they're here. And now I'm going to bury them somewhere in the middle of the deck. Now I am going to take about half the cards. What do you think? Does that look like half the cards to you? Anywho, I'm going to do a riffle shuffle such that the face-up cards are mixed in with the face-down cards. I'll stick them together like that. As you can see, it's a mixture of face-up and then face-down, face-up, face-down, face-down. So I'll take those. And now I'm going to give the deck a few cuts. So I'll just do one cut, now the other cut, and then I'll do one more set of cuts. I'll take that off, I'll take that off, and then stick these on the bottom. Now, at the bottom of the deck I have a joker. Now this joker is both magical and wild, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'll just flip it over and stick it to the side, and it's magical because all I need to do is snap, and the cards are pretty much all face down. All face down except 3 of the 4 aces. And this joker is wild because I can make it any card I want, and I choose the ace of spades. And now they're back together. Now this trick can be a little tough, so you'll probably have to watch this a few times in order to master it. You set the aces up like that, and on the deck the joker is the bottom card. Now before the trick started, I slid that joker out and made a pinky break such that the joker is separated right here. Then I introduced the aces and put them on top of each other in this order. After that, I flipped them face down and stuck them on the bottom of the deck beyond the joker. So now you're holding 5 cards under the pinky break. Now when I turn the cards over, I removed the pinky, but I turned the pinky break into a thumb break. So these are still those same 5 cards. And I said I would bury the aces somewhere in the middle of the deck, but what I really did was I took about half the bottom cards and then flipped them over face down, put them on top like this, and then I took the rest of those face down, the rest of the cards on the bottom, flipped them face up here. So all the cards are now face down except for those 5 cards originally. Now I said that I was taking about half the cards off the top of the deck, which I really did, and then I fanned them out. Now here's a little tricky part. That's when you have to hide the bottom cards, because what you're doing here is you're taking the cards in your left hand and then flipping them over like that. So you can distract the spectator with small talk saying, do you think this is about half the deck? And as you're doing that, you're really flipping these cards over. So now, these cards in the left hand are actually all face up except for those 5 cards. So in this entire mess, you only have 5 face down cards. Now I said that I would shuffle the face up cards into the face down cards, but if you do a traditional riffle shuffle, as you can see, the spectator will see that this is that these cards are mostly face up. So I had to do a corner riffle shuffle, and I did it to the side to hide them more. So I just did a corner riffle shuffle like that, showed that they were mixed well, and put them together. Now this next part, when you show that there are both face up and face down cards, what you're really doing is separating the 5 face down cards and taking them out. So you've got face up here, face down here, and those 5 cards are together. So what you're doing, you'll take those 5 cards out and put them on top like that. Now you will just take the top two cards and you'll reverse their order like this, and after you're done you'll make a pinky break right here. So now those two cards are separated, and I said that I would cut the deck a few times, so I turned the pinky break into a thumb break, and so I took half the bottom cards, stuck them on top like this, maintained the break, and then I took the remaining cards off the bottom, stuck them on there like that. And then I said I would cut the cards further, so I grabbed the cards in my right hand like this, took about a third of them from the top, took about half the remaining cards with my index finger, put them on top like that, and then these cards went on the bottom. Now with that, when you flip the cards over, you should have the Joker. And I turned it to face the spectator like this. Now the Joker, of course, has the Ace of Spades behind it, so I did a double lift. I simply slid the cards out like this, and then I waited until I was holding two cards. So it has the two cards like that, and then flipped them both over face down. Then I put the Joker, or in this case the Ace of Spades, to the side, explaining that it is both wild and magical. We still have the Joker right there. And of course the Joker is magical because all I have to do is snap and then spread the cards out to show that all of them are face down except for these three aces, and that Joker is wild because I can make it whatever card I want, and I choose the Ace of Spades, so here it is. Hey everyone, hope you liked this awesome tutorial, and don't forget there's plenty more, so do check them out as well. I'll see you again.